What's going on, all my toy collectors and MOTU fans out there? You know who it is. It's your boy Ox, and welcome to the Cave of Wonders. Now today we're going to be taking a look at that Walmart exclusive collector's edition Masters of the Universe Origins Mossman Heroic Spy, a Master in Camouflage. Now starting off with the front of the box, I've already measured it out for you guys. It's 7 inches long by 12 inches tall by 2.5 inches in depth. So that's how much shelf space you're going to need if you're going to be displaying this in the box. All right, guys? Now starting off at the top right here, you can see it says Masters of the Universe. Let you know the character we're going to be looking at is Mossman. And you can see that really cool artwork that Mattel puts on all these different Masters of the Universe Origins boxes, which, like I always say, makes it really hard to rip these out of the box because I really love the box art that they put on these. It takes you back to the old Kenner and Toy Biz days where they put that really cool artwork on all them boxes. Now taking a look at the character himself, you can see it has a clear package window, and you can see all the accessories. He comes with 2 different weapons. He comes with a different hand. He comes with some shoulder pads and stuff like that. And then he comes with a swappable head. Let you know right here that this is a collector's edition. He has moss-like fur, and he's supposed to smell of pine. Now, I know that the Stinkor figure was supposed to have a smell to him. Mine personally didn't. I don't know if maybe he was just in the package too long, but some people said that they could smell like a smell in that Stinkor figure. I just personally couldn't smell it on mine. Now this right here is the artwork at the top. Like I said, really cool. You can see that Eternia playset in the back that Mattel had on that Mattel Creations. If you guys were able to get your hands on that or order one, that's a pretty big playset, but you know, really cool add, you know, to your toy collection if you guys are a huge Masters of the Universe Origins or Masters of the Universe collector in general. Really cool dinosaur right here. Now this is actually cool because they haven't announced any kind of vehicle like this. It actually reminds me a lot of the Dino Warriors. If you guys remember the old Dino Warriors toys, where like there'd be a T-Rex or a Brachiosaurus or something like that, and they'd have like weapons and missiles and figures that fit on them. And this right here is the back artwork. Obviously really cool. You can see that they don't put any kind of other figures that are in the wave or anything like that. I don't know if this is just a wave by itself, just like a figure by itself, just because he's a deluxe figure, one that you can only find at Walgreens and exclusive. But I really love the fact that they just covered the whole back of it with artwork and then add a bunch of other figures. So that's really cool, man. I really like this. This right here is the side. This right here is the bottom, if you guys want to pause that and read up on it. But yeah, man, let's go ahead and get my man Mossman out of the packaging, all right? Okay, now here's Mossman freed from his plastic prison. You can see it comes with the figure, comes with a little mini comic book that all the Origins figures come with, comes with a swappable head, swappable hand, 2 different weapons, and then he comes with an armored chest piece and 2 armored chest shoulder pieces, okay? Now, some of these pieces are all reuse, which I'll show you guys what they are in a second, all right? But let's go ahead and take a look at this comic book first, all right? Poison from the Stars. Now, if you guys watch my reviews, you know that I'm not going to read this, but I am going to open it up for you guys, and you guys can pause each page and read up on it if you guys want, okay? There you go. Speaking of King Hiss, I actually finally got him for like $30 on Amazon, actually last night. And I've been trying to get that figure for a minute, but I was like, man, I can't pay $40, $50 or $60 on eBay. It just wasn't going to happen. But I finally got him for 30 bucks. And I figure if he was like, you know, $24, $25 on Big Bad Toy Store one time, I'd have to pay for shipping. So I didn't mind paying $30. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at this extra head real quick. This is the same head that is actually on that second version of Beastman that they had came out with. So you can see it's the exact same head right here, obviously just painted green. So yep, just reuse right there, which is still perfectly fine. I love the way this Mossman looks. This right here is one of his weapons. It's all brown. If it still moves like the other one, yep. So the little ball right here with the spikes on it moves separately than this thing does. Now, we just looked at a figure that actually had this. It was one of the Skeleton Warriors. So, and I knew I had seen this somewhere, but it wasn't in any of my open Origins figures. So this right here is from that Skeleton Warriors 2-pack, those glow-in-the-dark ones. So this right here is reuse right there. Same with this little thing. I'm not really sure what this is. You know, some kind of like some kind of weapon. I don't really know what it is, but I actually seen that it comes in green and it came with clawful right here. So if you guys have this clawful figure, it's the exact same weapon right here, just painted brown. All right. He does have an extra swappable hand. This right here is for his left hand. 2 shoulder pieces right here, and I'll connect those for you guys. And then an armored chest plate chest piece right here that you guys just strap over his neck, and then you guys just hook onto the back right here. Now you guys might notice both of these shoulder pieces and this is from the first Beastman figure that Origins had released, that Mattel had released right here. So you can see it's the exact same shoulder pieces and the exact same chest piece, just painted different. All right, guys? If you guys collect these figures, like I said, you guys probably already know, but you know, I just wanted to point it out in case you know, some of you guys are late to collecting these figures and you guys weren't able to get some of those other ones. All right, now this is a collector's edition. Like I said, it's exclusive for Walmart, so it does have that moss feel right here. And if you guys know that the what is it, the Panther, the skeleton Panther had that same, you know, little furry, and I think that was a Walmart exclusive as well. I'm not really for sure, but I think that Panther was a Walmart exclusive, where it has this same textured feel on it right here. Now, looking at the figure up close, he actually does still look like that first Beastman. His mouth obviously is just open, but as you guys can see, the face, they actually look almost the exact same, just painted different. And obviously, he has that fur on him or whatever. So, but yeah, just wanted to point that out for you guys. Now, taking a look at his articulation, his head does go up about that far, does go down, does rotate around. If you guys collect these figures, you guys know that you guys can remove these parts and swap them out for other pieces. His arm does go up, it does rotate right here. His elbows do bend, they do rotate at the elbow as well. Hands do rotate back and forth, they do bend in, they do bend out. No kind of ab crunch, but they do rotate right here at the waist. Legs do come up to about there. They do go out to about there. They do rotate just a little bit right here. Now, I don't know if you guys want to rotate it too much and some of this like fox fur stuff starts flying off. I can't really remember what this stuff is called, but it does bend at the knees right here. They do rotate at the knees. He doesn't have any kind. He does. Oh, it's hidden. Can you guys see that? You guys probably can't see it. It's right there, but it is hidden. But he does have calf rotation right here on top of having rotation at the kneecaps. It's just hard to see, but he does have like whatever you guys want to call it, a boot cut or a calf rotation. His foot does go down, does go up, does rock back and forth. And that's pretty much it for the articulation. Like I said, he is a really cool figure, mostly just because he has all this little fur on him and stuff. I don't see any of it coming off on the table, so it ain't like a figure that's like, you know, covered in sprinkles or nothing where you're going to get it all over your display area or wherever you're going to be displaying your Masters Universe figures at. All right, let's go ahead and hook on this armor and stuff and all these different shoulder pads, and I'll show you guys what he looks like. Okay, now here he is with all his armor on. It doesn't really let you know if these shoulder pieces, like the little spikes right here, are supposed to be pointing up or pointing down, or like you can see right here where it connects at, if that's supposed to be in the back. I'm going off of the box right here that the little spikes are pointing up and not pointing down. So that's all that I can go off of. And the fact that the old Beastman, he already came with all of his armor attached to him, and those spikes are up as well, just like that. And you guys can see where it connects right here rather than having that loop around the back and not being able to see it. So I guess it's up to you guys. I did try and rotate it around to see what it looked like, and it wouldn't fit right here. I had to go down a little bit, and these shoulder pieces, shoulder armor, ended up fitting down here more by his bicep. Okay, so just keep that in mind. All right, but like I said, I'm just going off of the box and that old Beastman figure. But this right here is what he looks like. I swapped out this little open hand right here that he came out of the box with, and I put this one in. That way I can show you guys what he looks like with his weapons in his hand. Go ahead and snap that in there just like that. Same with this one. This little ball thing, not really sure what this thing is, but yeah, right there is how he looks. And I really love this color scheme. I love the you know, like the darkish, you know, forest green, the yellow that they chose, and the brown. To be real with you, I'm probably not even gonna have these armor pieces on him. I might just have him, you know, straight butt naked like he was coming straight out of the box. I might not even use these just because I really like the way he looks. Now let's go ahead and swap out that head real quick and put on that other one. Off of there. And as you guys can see right here, he has no neck. So with this figure, at least you can see he has a bigger chin, and it looks like he kind of has a neck. With this one, his head is crouched more down, like kind of stuffed inside of there. And like I said, it's the exact same head from that second version of Beastman they had came out with right here. So I'm probably going to stick with this one. As you guys can see, this one right here is just hard plastic. It doesn't have any kind of fur on it like this one does right here. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna go ahead and stick with that other one. But I did want you guys to see how this thing looked, okay? And like I said, it's kind of stuck down. It doesn't look like he has any kind of neck. And you guys can just pop that off and pop the other one back on. Just like that. And like I said, as you guys can see, it does make his head look a little bit higher with this head sculpt right here. And yeah, looks really cool, man. Let's go ahead and show him next to the other Beastman figures just because I'm sure it's the same mold and most of the stuff is all the same, all right? Okay, now here's this Mossman next to the other Beastman figures that I've been showing you guys during the review. As you guys can see, a lot of it's just reuse, reuse armor, reuse heads. All the Origins figures are basically reuse of the body. But I just wanted to give you guys a look real quick of what it's mostly compared to in the Origins line, okay? But still, a really awesome figure. I love it. No complaints coming from me. I'm really happy to have it. Really happy that it was a deluxe figure. It did cost a little more. I actually found 2 of these hidden at Walmart behind one of those McFarlane Superpowers supermobiles, that super thing, that Superman jet thing that punches. I found 2 of these behind it. I only bought one though, but these things were pretty pricey. It was about 40 bucks. So I didn't like the price point, but it's an exclusive, and sometimes you get that with these collector's edition figures. So, no real complaints over here. But I hope you guys enjoyed the review. Make sure you guys like and subscribe and stay tuned because we'll be taking a look at some other Origins way down the road. I just wanted to go ahead and knock out all the ones that I've been getting on pre-order and this one right here that I found. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a good day, and until next time, stay cool.